Coworkers tell me boss reviews the footage every night I work. Best coworker tells me boss looking for reasons to fire me. Next night, I come in with around 3 to 4 lassos of thin fishing line. Act as if I'm just walking around but secretly leaving lines on doors and drawers. Pull doors and drawers closed magically. 2 days later, coworkers tell me my boss has been non-stop replaying footage where I close a door magically. Get a little more daring. Tie fishing line around head, put on hat. Tie end to cigarette. Low gravity spin cigarette into my mouth. My face when next night coworkers tell me boss is schizophrenic and retired. Me and coworker look at the footage of my nefarious acts. My face when they could all see the fishing line. My face when I wasn't subtle at all. My face when my boss is just a schizoid and everyone thinks I'm autistic. Find new song that I really like. Listen to it endlessly. Decide to stop being autistic and actually explore the band/artist other works. Turns out the first thing I listened to was their peak and nothing else will hit the same. This brings far more suffering than that feeling when no girlfriend. But you losers wouldn't understand. Buy $200 worth of weed, take one hit, get paranoid about going to prison, flush it all down the toilet. Remember, it's legal in my state. How's your day going, robots? Be French. Made one gun that shoots 3 bullets at once. Mag capacity is not divisible by 3. Talk to a girl for 20 minutes. Plan out our future wedding in my head. When will it end? Visit hooker. Ready to lose my V-card so people stop teasing me. She opens the door, smiles, tilts her head and says aww, gives me a hug and pats my head. Honey, you don't do this. Go home and find a nice girl. What the fuck did I do? Reading Plato on the subway. Parmenides, struggling to understand. Black guy next to me glances over. Are you an intellectual? Not really. That's why you read Plato. He smiles and leaves a few stations later. Come home and try thinking of comebacks in the shower. What the fuck? Math class. You need to learn calculus because you'll all use this someday. Fast forward 20 years, I just asked ChatGPT to do all my math problems as an engineer. Dad goes on rant about the cool stuff he did when he was young. For some reason, he mentions effing 2 trans women. Is this why he was so much more supportive than my mom? I guess I have to thank those 2 trans women for making him accept me. Me becoming the best man I can for a chance at dating a broke, boring 3 out of 10 gas station attendant. Finish putting up my "we don't call 911" sign. Fall off ladder on my way down and break my leg. My wife runs out in a panic. She looks up at the sign and looks back at me. She knows what I must do and hands me my pistol. I'm sorry, Angela. Wife runs back inside with tears rolling down her face. Tell my children to go in the house. We don't dial 911. I sob as I put the barrel in my mouth. God bless America. Be me. 27, decent job. Kinda awkward but not a total loser. Decide it's time to stop being a neat at dating, download Tinder. Swiping through the usual thoughts and gym girls. Nothing special. Match with this chick, 32, decent pics. Bio says proud mom of 1. Think to myself, oh, single moms can't be that bad, maybe she's chill. Big mistake, .jpg, start texting, she's flirty, seems normal, says her kid's 5 and super sweet. Agree to meet up for coffee, figure I'll scope it out. Show up, she's hotter than her pics, solid 7 out of 8. Feeling pretty good about this. Halfway through coffee, she drops the, so yeah, my son's with his grandma today line. Brain.exe has encountered an error. Nod politely, keep sipping coffee, but already imagining the chaos of a 5-year-old gremlin. Date goes fine, she's laughing at my jokes, hints at a second meetup. Against my better judgment, say yes, because she's hot and I'm a simp. Second date rolls around, dinner this time, she picks a family-friendly spot. Red flags waving, but I ignore them, thinking with my dick instead of my head. She brings up her kid again, talks about how he's her world and such a handful. Start picturing myself stuck playing Legos with some snotty brat while she's at work. Manage to smile through it, but inside I'm screaming, abort, abort! Third date, she invites me over to her place. Says her son's home this time. Oh god no, .png. Walk in, kids running around like a feral animal. Toys everywhere, TV blaring Paw Patrol at max volume. She's all, oh, he's just excited to meet you, while I'm dodging a thrown Hot Wheels car. Sit on the couch, kid climbs all over me, sticky hands, smells like juice. She's cooing at him, totally oblivious to my silent suffering. Spend 2 hours pretending to care about his dumb drawings and look I can jump stunts. Every time she smiles at me I'm thinking, this is fine. But it's not fine. Start realizing this isn't just a kid, it's another dude's legacy staring me in the face. Like I'm loading some rando's autosave in a game I didn't even want to play. Can't shake the thought of raising this little goblin while his real dad's out there living free. She's dropping hints about long-term and family. I'm sweating bullets. Night ends. Kid finally crashes. She tries to get cozy, but I'm already checked out. Make some excuse about work, bolt out the door. Never felt so relieved. Ghost her after that. No texts, no calls, just vanish like a ninja. She sends a "what happened" message a week later. Don't even open it. Sit back with my ramen and vidya, swearing off single moms forever. Freedom tastes better than her cooking ever could. That feeling when dodged a bullet in a lifetime of cuckery. My face when I'm not raising another man's spawn. Be me. Start dating girl in high school. We're both really into gaming. Gets me into Minecraft. Start private co-op world together. We build a couple's home. Play on and off on that world for 3 years. Graduate high school and move into first apartment with girlfriend. Eventually have to kick out girlfriend and end the relationship. She was cheating. Months after the breakup, get a craving to play Minecraft. Boot up world we started. Plan to demolish the home we built together and start over. Discover that she made a secret room for person she was having an affair with. Log off and just delete the world. Haven't touched Minecraft since. Be me, about 12 or 13. My dad bought me a PS2. My dad would take me every other week to buy a new game. Played a lot of cool games. We played this game called Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. It had a co-op mode, so we'd play it together a lot. I'd always pick the human and he'd be the dwarf. We almost 100%ed and even unlocked the secret 4th character. Thanks, Dad. Read the Iliad and the Odyssey. Decide to try living like the ancient Greeks. Start eating lots of lamb. Vegetables, olive oil, garlic, fish. Read only ancient Greek / Roman / Mediterranean literature and philosophy. Sun my balls every day. Start training more compounds, especially Olympic lifts. Start growing a beard. Listen to Mediterranean music. Drink only cheap red wine. Refer to myself in the third person as Zorba. Lifts skyrocket. Interest from women skyrockets. Holy shit, guys. Why didn't you tell me this was the key to happiness? At the gym. Resting between deadlifts sets. Zoomer cutie who I've talked to a few times comes by. Start talking about deadlifts and variations. Older woman comes and stands next to us. So this is the cute guy at the gym. Turns out it's her mother. Cutie starts spilling spaghetti and I feel a bit awkward too. Mom starts laughing and tells her to stop being shy. Cutie apologizes on behalf of her mom and excuses herself to the changing room. Mom wishes me a good workout and follows her. This was 4 months ago. See Cutie at the gym sometimes. Works out close to me and steals glances but stopped talking to me. I never talk to her. We avoid each other at the gym. Accidentally catch eyes sometimes and both act like it doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm pretty good with the ladies, lads. Trans girl dating a single dad for a year and a half. Boyfriend's 8-year-old son came up to me while I was making breakfast. Handed me a flower for a Mother's Day. Not sure what to do in the situation. Think it will make him sad if I said no, because I'm not his mother. Awkwardly accepted it and told him thank you and gave him a hug. Text boyfriend about this and he just said LOL, happy Mother's Day. My face went, isn't this kinda serious? We're not even married. Be me. 22. Visiting parents. See younger sister for first time in years. 13-year-old TikTok kid who listens to the same 5 songs. Spend the day driving around and listening to music with her. Have drinks with dad that night. Spend night in basement office. Room is below hers. Hear her listening to a bunch of the songs I played in the truck. I feel accomplished as a big brother. Going on a date with a girl tomorrow. She mentions taking a nap at her friend's house. Her friend's a guy. Bros. Start a restaurant in the US. Adapt the European system where the tips are already included in the price of the meal. People will still tip 20%. Profit. Random memory I remember today. 2004, B7. Mom is strict, so I must go to sleep at 9 p.m. even during summer holiday. Her aunt passes away. She goes to the funeral and is only back by morning. Want to see Shrek 2 in cinema? Check cinema schedule. Go to 6 p.m. one with dad. Accidentally check yesterday's schedule. Film started at 5 p.m. with the next one starting at 8:30 p.m. Upset.png. Dad says he buys 2 tickets for the 8:30 p.m. Shrek 2. Surprise.jpg. He says mom doesn't need to know. It'll be our secret. Movie ended at 10:30 p.m. When we went home, dad let me play Tony Hawk's Underground till 1 a.m. Play a video game. Pretend like I'm a Twitch streamer and explain what I'm doing to an imaginary audience. Is this normal? Call a company. Hello, would you like White Hat Hacker LLC to attempt to hack you? We offer our services to poke holes in your network, and if we find a problem, we let you know. That way we can patch it, so no big bad hacker man can break in. They agree. Try to hack their system. Sit on my ass for a week. Your system is fully functional and we did not find any holes. Get paid. Be me. Start losing hair at 18. Terrified to start finasteride. Start minoxidil. Buy some time but hair still receding. 6 years go by, almost NW3. F it. Make topical finasteride equaling 0.2 milligrams daily. Hair's growing back. Literally 0 side effects. Is this normal, bros? What the F? Be me. In the kitchen. 1 in the AM. Drinking from a gallon of milk. Waterfalling it into my mouth. I pour too much into my mouth. Any sudden movement and I will get milk on my shirt and on the floor. Move toward the sink. Spill some milk. Hear it hit the floor. Shit, now I have to clean that up. Spit the excess milk into the sink. Look around the floor for the stain. Nothing. Nothing at all. What the fuck? I remember hearing a liquid hit the floor. There was nothing on my shirt, on the floor, or on the counter. Be me again. Be like 10 years old. Have a Reese's cup. Trying to open the little bag. Rip it open. One of the cups just falls on the floor. The other one frickin' shoots behind my bookshelf. Go behind shelf to retrieve my parcel. Nothing at all. Where did my mother frickin' Reese's cup go? Searched that whole corner of my room. Never found it. My room was clean too, no clothes lying around or anything. What are your avoid stories, /X? Married to childhood friend for 6 happy years. Wife wants to read her old diary from about 3rd grade with me. Sounds kinda dumb, but if she's happy then fine. Mostly stupid kids stuff with random words like hate in big writing. Eventually we get to the part where she meets me. According to the diary, she only wanted to be friends because her logic was that nerds become rich and she wanted to marry me to get rich. Remember how she was always trying to get me to learn and get into college pretty much entire childhood. This led me to actually get a good job as software engineer. I lead a good life because my wife was a sociopathic gold-digging 80-year-old. Be me. 16 at the time. On probation, in and out of juvie all the time. Mom takes care of foster children for a living. One day, I get out of juvie and my mom begs me not to go back because she needs the help for summer. New kids come in. One is a 1-year-old, almost 2. His name is Aiden. The sweetest baby ever. Has so much light in his eyes and doesn't even know the situation he's in. I take care of him every day like he's my own son. I'll wake up, get him ready, make his food, give him baths, put him to bed, etc. I play at him all the time. I take him to his appointments with my mom. He becomes the center of my world. I stay out of juvie. I stay away from drugs. I keep away from trouble for him. The summer ends. His foster parents come to pick him and the other kids up. He won't let go of me no matter what. When they finally get him off me, it hits my heart harder than anything I've ever experienced. He's crying and screaming. I'm crying my eyes out while he's carried away. He yells, "Please, please," while grabbing the air at me. The one word I worked on with him the whole summer. I died inside. I lost a piece of my soul that day and I think of him almost every day. I hope you're doing good, kid. You changed my life forever. Be me, sitting in lunchroom at work. Decent cutie pie alternative girl walks in, looks at my tattoos and compliments me on them. Tells me she works in the salon in another part of my work and that I should come let her cut my hair sometime. Don't realize she's flirting with me cause I'm a freaking idiot. A week later, see her in the lunchroom again and she sits down at my table and talks to me. Ends up giving me her Snapchat. Talk with her on Snap for a while and she ends up asking me out on a date for a few days later. Frick yes! All of my frickin' what? Tell my friends about it and everything. Fast forward a day or two, I get a snap from her. Sorry if this is kinda random, but I have to ask. What are your political values? I know this chick is probably a dumbass frickin' liberal, so I can't straight up tell her I'm ultra right-wing. Well, actually I'm not voting. I don't hold faith in the political system and feel as if it's extremely corrupt and my vote doesn't matter. Gives me some bleeding heart liberal bullshit about how my vote does matter, yada yada. Wake up this morning the day of the date. Open a Snapchat from her. Sorry, Anon. I think we are just extremely politically different. And I don't think it's a good idea for us to meet today. I hope you can understand. I literally tried to remain as political neutral as possible so I could meet up with this chick. I freaking hate women so goddamn much. Be me. 4 years ago. First day of high school. Hella shy and don't know anyone since I moved. Day goes well. Then I get on the bus to go home. I'm planning out what I'm gonna do in my head to get off. While planning, I miss my stop and say quietly, "Hey, you missed my stop." Black kid behind me stands up and yells, "Hey yo, bus lady, you missed this kid's stop!" She stops the bus and asks, "Who?" Be me, 20. Failed anime YouTuber loser who uploads twice a year. Ready to end it. Writing script for my next video when I see really cute popular cosplayer on my Twitter feed. She's cosplaying for the eroge I'm writing about. I stalk her for a few days until I decide to follow her. A day later, she follows me back. What the frick? I say F it and DM her. First time ever DMing a girl first. Hey, thanks for the follow. Love your Suwahibi cosplays. Dude, I love your vids. I've literally been watching you for years. We start calling 15 hours every day. 2 weeks later, we both confess how we feel. 6 months later, she flies across the world to stay with me for a month. A year later, and we're now happily living as siblings. Did I do it, bros? Be me. Born in January 1st, 96. Have no friends or family, just people in my job at a store, but they don't like me. Mom died in a car accident and dad died during a robbery. All alone in the world. Every year, I buy a birthday cake at December 31st. Let it on my bedroom and go to sleep. When everyone starts to light fireworks, I pretend that they are my friends, and they are all cheering for my birthday. Will the pain ever cease? Anons? Be 16 at new high school. Months pass, still no friends. People ignore me, bully me, decide to host movie night to make friends. People show up but don't like the movie. They tease me next day in school. No options left but to try another movie night. 20 people show up just to make fun of me. Put on my favorite Jim Carrey movie. They actually like it. Next day in school, people start defending me. Hey, don't pick on Anon, he's pretty cool. Have a bunch of friends now. My face when no one cared who I was until I put on the mask. Be me. Surfing/V on bus. Some lady looks at my phone, sees I'm on 4Chan. You woman hater! Shame on you! She huffs and then leaves the bus throwing a tantrum. My face when this lady didn't know anything about me but assumed I hated women because I was surfing 4Chan. Press any button to continue. Press the power button. PC turns off. Wife found the Grindr account. Be me. Be autistic and socially awkward. Therapist tells me I should try making new friends with humor. Be at work. Be a security guard. Girl with prosthetic leg comes in. Scan it with metal detector wand. Remember what therapist said. Excuse me, ma'am. You can't bring that in here. Meeting with HR tomorrow. I don't understand what I did wrong. Be me. Foreigner living in Japan. Taking a shit in Shibuya. As I'm finishing, 3 Japanese guys come in laughing and talking. Suddenly, one of them pounds on the stall door and tries yanking the handle door open to startle the person inside. That person is me. I'm 6'4", 210 pounds with bright red hair. Bursts out of the stall. Shout in Japanese, "Who the fuck was that?" Their rice balls shrivel up as they stand stunned. Walk up to one a foot shorter than me. Was it you? See the fear of a gaijin in his eyes. Don't ever do that again. Leave. Never mess with a man at his most primal. Be me. 18-year-old Anon, senior in high school, not exactly Mr. Popular. Keep to myself, mostly into books and coding, don't bother anyone. There's this girl, call her Rose. 18, queen bee of this school. Cheerleader, loud, always surrounded by her pack of wannabes. For some reason, she's decided I'm her personal punching bag. Started small, tripping me in the hall, laughing with her friends. Escalated to stealing my stuff, dumping my backpack in the trash. One time she accidentally spilled soda on my laptop. Smirked while I tried to save it. Teachers don't care. They see her perfect smile and buy her excuses. Principal thinks she's an angel. Her dad's some big shot who donates to the school. I'm not a snitch, so I just take it. Keep my head down. But it's wearing me out. Barely sleep, always dreading school. One day I'm eating lunch alone in the courtyard, trying to be invisible. Rose and her crew are at a table nearby, loud as usual. She's bragging, voice carrying like she wants the whole school to hear. Talking about how she's got her parents wrapped around her finger. Says she's been stealing cash from her mom's purse for months, not just pocket change, hundreds at a time. Uses it to buy weed, pills, whatever keeps her parties lit. Even laughs about how her mom thinks she's such a good daughter. Her friends eat it up, giggling like it's the coolest thing ever. I'm just sitting there, frozen, processing what I'm hearing. Part of me wants to ignore it, stay out of her crosshairs. But then I remember my laptop. My books, she ripped up. The way she makes every day hell. Something snaps. Not anger, just clarity. I'm done being her doormat. Don't confront her, that's what she wants. Instead, I go home, think it over. Next day, I skip lunch, head to the counselor's office. Don't trust the principal, he's too cozy with her family. Counselor's a quiet type, seems like she actually listens. Tell her I overheard something serious. Don't say how I know. Lay it out. Rose is stealing from her parents, buying drugs, throwing parties, even reselling the drugs to her friends. Counselor's face goes pale. Asks if I'm sure. Nod. Say I heard it straight from her. Leave out the bullying part. Don't want this to look like a grudge, just want it to stop. She promises to handle it discreetly. Thanks me for coming forward. Week later, school's buzzing. Rose is not in class. Rumor is her parents grounded her for life. Turns out counselor tipped off her mom, who checked her purse and found half her cash gone. They searched Rose's room, found pills, weed, empty bottles. Police also involved. Her dad's furious, pulled her from cheerleading. No more parties. She's back in school now, but it's different. No more entourage, no more smirking. Looks like a ghost. Avoids everyone, especially me. Her friends ditched her. Nobody wants to be near the drama. Feel a little bad, but then I remember the soda dripping off my keyboard. She brought this on herself, bragging like she was untouchable. Nobody messes with me now. Word got around I'm not as spineless as I look. Still keep to myself, but I walk taller. No more knots in my stomach when I head to class. My face when I dropped a truth bomb and watched her kingdom burn. Suicide note was wrote by the right hand. So what? The victim was left-handed.
Jenkins, any updates? There was one thing, sir. 11 bands on record from a site called 4Channel. 4Channel, huh? Chief writes it down on a post-it note. Why does that name sound so familiar? Chief sets his coffee down on the note. Covering Nell and revealing 4Chan. Chief's eyes go wide.
Jenkins, get away from the computer now!